I'm Spike Phillips, president and owner of HK Phillips Restoration out of Columbus, Ohio.
My name is Luke Phillips. I'm the vice president of HK Phillips Restoration.
My name is Paige Phillips. I am president of logistics here at HK Phillips Restoration.
Our main clientele is restoring existing commercial buildings and restoring residential buildings. We cover federal jobs like Ohio State University. We do a ton of private jobs for building owners and managers downtown. We pretty much cover the entire market. I decided to bring in my son, that's 20 years old. He decided, without asking me, to have Cogent come in for one of the initial interviews.
The story of how Cogent kind of came into HK is kind of interesting because I didn't tell anyone that they were coming in, and what we were kind of looking at is HK Phillips was ready to take the next step and move forward as a company and make some pretty big changes. We really connected with the representative who came in, and he outlined a plan that actually showed us how we could reach the level that we wanted to reach.
Prior to Cogent coming in, there was issues with defining field personnel on their responsibilities. There was issues on like a dashboard to know all the financials and analytic numbers, productivity, multiple things that caught my eye that made us decide to use Cogent.
Some things that have changed are we do our weekly Monday morning safety meetings with all of our crews. We have implemented a digital time clock system instead of we were on paper. So this allows us to track their time a lot easier and document it better. And then we have implemented truck organization and assigning trucks and making sure they're kept clean, as well as like a truck handbook and everything to keep that more organized.
Before Cogent came in, where we kind of had the mom and pop philosophy where everything was in the president's head and we didn't have any numbers on paper. So what we started to do was actually implement them, put them on spreadsheets so we could see them, break them down. Like he knew all the numbers, but now it's legitimately on paper, you can see it and measure it.
Paige has actually helped organize the entire shop inside and out as far as the yard and the interior of the shop, and now she's doing her license and testing to operate drones to where we can open that up on the bigger buildings and actually do videos and show the clients what's wrong with their buildings.
Some new aspects of the business that we've been working on are we're adding our drone to be able to do for like downtown buildings instead of trying just to eyeball it. We'll be able to use a drone on the high rises, and then we're actually, instead of buying a new fleet of trucks, we're actually redoing all of them and repainting and making them look new, just to add a little bit of flair to our company.
Before Cogent came in, the president and owner knew what number we would have to hit in a year. If I hit this number, I'm having a good year, and that now we know that means the break-even point. Or we can, once we hit that point, then we just start producing straight profit. And then that's when the company really starts excelling and we start having our good years. So like I said in the beginning, HK Phillips is ready to take that next step because my dad, Spike, the owner, had grand plans 20 years ago. He just never had anyone helping him. And now we feel like with me in place as his right-hand man, we have the people and the personnel necessary to make those grand plans happen. And so we're moving forward that, but before we could do that, we knew we needed the basic building blocks of systems and knowing what KPIs are, and just we needed to know where we started at, where we needed to start to get to the final destination. And Cogent came in and they gave us that groundwork, and then they actually helped us pave the road to get to that destination that we were going to.
I believe that our goals for the next 5 to 10 years will be easily reachable with all of the tools that we have in place.